hopefully we get to see some good games out of that as well. But here we go, dude.
All right, let me just throw up the scoreboard and we will get this going. Currently up 3 points in this best of 7. Only needs one more to take it for his team and win $50 cash. Coming at us from Psystorm, it is JonSnow.
And his opponent representing the first Protoss of the day. So put your Protoss hands together. That's so cheesy. For Eastloth Darkness.
Put your arm swords together. No, I'm just fucking around. Like,
sure.
I don't know.
Like infinite places I could have gone with that to make it better than it was.
No, it was good. We were just trying to enhance it a little bit, dude. That's what the Protoss is all about. Oh man, he didn't seem really excited to play this map though, I'm not gonna lie. We were like, hey Darkness, what maps do you want? And we laid them all out, and like, he didn't seem too thrilled about any of them. So we'll have to see what he can do on this, but I don't know. How do you feel about this map? It's kind of one that people feel really strongly for or against, in my opinion. But you could probably say the same about most maps, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty straightforward map for the most part. I don't ever really like maps that are kind of in this like U shape, you know what I'm saying? Where you both either start out on the top or the bottom and you have to go around something to get to each other. Like that just feels weird. But I just recently was watching Jesus, who was it? Alive and Dark play on this map. They played a TVZ and it just was like insane, dude. Like this map clearly can have some insane level games
engagements
on it.
Yeah. Well, the thing that always gets me is like just the third alone opens up so much variation on this map. Like taking either one completely changes the way the game's played out, in my opinion. So that choice alone will dictate the game, and then like you said, the draw play that can happen on this map, and I don't know. So I don't hate it, but it's definitely crazy and unpredictable for me. But I'm not the best of players, so like that's nice.
I feel you. As a Terran, it's kind of weird because it feels like, you know, if I'm starting on the left there and I have to go to the right base and I'm looking to drop and they take the third where JonSnow's taking his third, it's like there is no option to kind of fly around and go to the natural, really. It's like I almost have to attack, you know, either the third or the main from that direction. Yeah. And Zerg knows that, so it's, you know, so my drops become a little more predictable.
So as a Terran dropper, you prefer it when they take the line, the linear third? I don't like using math terms, but isn't that what we call it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, that would be preferable on maps like this and other maps where you kind of have to attack the third
again. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, so far pretty standard. Nothing too crazy. We got a Cybercore and a Gateway and an expansion. The only thing that happened of value so far pretty much was that the third was blocked, so he hasn't went to retake it just yet. We'll have to see how he, you know, where he goes with that. But other than that, we're off to, you know, a very, very standard game.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. He just wants to take that lower base to make sure that if he takes, you know, that or what would be his natural, he's going to have minerals there longer. So interesting choice. I actually haven't seen anybody in all the games that we've casted do that. So
in all my days, I've never seen such a thing. No,
in my 15 weeks.
No, it's just because he got black. Yeah, exactly. In my whole 15-week career. Oh, I do like this though. You know, I'm a big fan of some razzle dazzle. So maybe poke in here, distract in the front, so you can have a party in the back. But he didn't quite get to have his fun because the adept ruined things. So it will be picked off, and now he gets to kind of come in here from the front. So either way, it was done. It was just done in a bit of a reverse. Oh, the adept forces a gate though and prevents the links from running into the main. That's why you do it in reverse, GM player. No, I'm just fucking around. Dude could destroy me. Like, no, I'm just kidding.
So we do see 6 probes going down in the main and just continuing to be extremely annoying. Yeah. More lings being elevated up too to deal with the stalker as well. Oh shit, and even more on the way, dude. So this
that's
get out of hand.
Yeah, it's no laughing matter anymore. So far 9 probes have gone down and he's still continuing to elevator, as was said. So sure, there's a mothership core to kind of wail around on these lings, and there's a stalker to prevent this overlord, but the damage has already been done, man. 10 probes have gone down, so that's huge.
Yeah, we do see an oracle coming out of darkness, but will it be enough as these lings are just continuing to be elevated up into the main? Okay, a couple more adepts do come in, which should help the staying power of this army. JonSnow, I think, realizes it and is looking to maybe get out.
Yeah, and Darkness isn't out of it by any means. He still has the tide in worker count or whatever. It was just more of an annoyance than anything else, but yeah, I'm trying to worry now that JonSnow took his third too, so I don't know. No game-ending damage was done. It was just kind of an annoyance, I believe. But he did get the full scout off, you know.
Yeah, for sure, man. I would say significant damage was done, as we only see 17 probes down on the natural between 2 bases. I mean, I think had only 6 went down, and then maybe a couple more trickled down after that. But I mean, he was picking up adepts, he was picking up stalkers, and that was all at the cost of some lings.
No, yeah, you're right. I'm not trying to like negate the damage. I just don't think it was like game ending. Is all I meant, because he's still 33 probes. So well, yeah, you know what I mean.
Dude. Yeah, I mean,
he's just being a dickhead. No,
we could say that with absolute certainty. That was not game ending damage.
All right, I'm just gonna shut up now.
So we do see, oh man, this wall is getting bigger and bigger by the day.
Yep, he actually has to break himself out of here because he's unable to leave, but it happens, man, especially when you're getting flooded by lings. It's kind of the least of your concerns. You just want to shut down that aggression. So the Oracle's going to come across the map into Spore, though. I don't think it should find too much damage. These 3 queens will help out a lot as well. JonSnow's just trying to figure out if there's a third or anything just yet. He'll probably be pretty happy to find out that it hasn't been taken, so...
Yep. I really like all these like packs of lings that we see run around the map from JonSnow. It's something that I feel like a lot of Zerg players could benefit for, but I rarely see, you know, Zerg players that at least are in our events do
just
it.
Scouting everywhere pretty much.
Yeah, just making, dude, maybe you find a pylon, maybe you don't, maybe you find something crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like a DT shrine proxy, but...
Yeah, exactly. Like the payouts are definitely worth the risk of losing a pack of lings to some crazy shit, but yeah, I see what you're saying. But now that this wall is broken down, he will be able to get out here and take his third, which will help the tide of things. But the worker lead is still pretty much dead, even 46 to 47. And looking at the tech side of things, we have a Baneling Nest down. We also have a Twilight Council down. So nothing too crazy just yet. It's like a Phoenix. I wouldn't even say he's committed to Phoenix Adepts just yet. So just one out, kind of poke around and be annoying to those overlords. So.
Yep, we do see a good amount of sentries come in here too, so more than likely for force fields down the road. But will he have enough by the time that this Ling Bane hits, man?
Yeah, he's gonna be a lot.
Protect his third and protect his main, and those sentries are not in position to do their force fields right now.
Yeah, and there's a lot of adepts, there's not a lot of adepts, but there's a few sentries. I don't think that's, you know, enough DPS really to handle the amount of things coming in. Ooh, that was some money force fields though, at least delaying the DPS. But when those Banes come in, they pretty much popped all of the ground forces, and now it's down to just this mothership core to protect this third. Oh, the Oracle joins the fight.
That could be the thing that cleans out the lings there. As the third has so much beefy health, it will stay alive. Phoenix picking the Baneling up, but can't kill it. Awkward spot.
Yep, these couple adepts coming in, that'll help out with a few things as well. But yeah, so good aggression there. Again, just not finding as much damage. At least he picked off a lot of the ground forces. All the sentries got wiped out, so it was a good aggression. And now these queens are joining the fight as well, man. He's just going to seal the deal with the slow march. The distance between these 2/3 is so short. He made it over there pretty quick, so I really like this position, man. And I think he should be able to just poke in with lings from here and seal the deal for his team. But it's a little too early to call it over just yet.
Yeah, for sure. Darkness is on 3 base, even if he's struggling to hold it. So if he is able to continue to weather the storm from all of these Ling Banes, I mean, every time that JonSnow builds a Ling, that's a drone that he does not have. But we do see force fields going down. The Banelings out 4 now. Very nice. Darkness wedges himself back in here. But will it be enough? Yeah,
double overcharge helped out a lot as well, trying to get down the Lings and Banes. But there's too many queens here now. And between these transfuses and Ling Flood behind this, I don't think there's going to be enough to hold this. That was a very strong push there from JonSnow, man. I think if he can just snipe this mothership core and negate the overcharges, he'll be feeling a hell of a lot better about this push too. But those queens, man.
Indeed, dude. Third does go down. More Banelings being warped in here too. This one overlord's like, queens! So, I mean, it's pretty much just a depth right now as Darkness is scrambling to build anything that he can. But once these Banes come in, perhaps they get good hits and just wipe those out completely.
Yeah, definitely. So it is going to come down to a few good Bane hits here. I don't know if he can really poke into this wall because of the overcharge and stuff. We'll have to see. It's going to be kind of a slow push from here, but I think eventually he should be able to break it off the back of Banes, man. It'll take some monster rolls, but as you said, if he could hit those adepts, you know, he can get rid of a lot of them, so...
Yep. And we do see 4th base down from JonSnow. He is a little bit light on gas right now, but has a ton of minerals to work with, so we can continue to bring in. I don't know why I want Zerg to be warping in.
Yeah, dude, it's all right. Just let it happen, dude. I'll send the emails and see if we can make this happen. No, I'm just kidding.
God damn, dude, that's exactly what we need. So the Queens, actually was just about to say, I think this is the right decision here. You've contained Protoss off of 3 base for a while, but Protoss has been back in his base just building units. It's probably time to regroup, maybe assess what you need to go up for the next round of Protoss units so that you can, you know, stomp it out.
Or at least pull the queens back. Like, there's no reason for him to get caught in that weird, like, mid-map move and everything. So, now that Blink is done as well, these Stalkers are going to be a hell of a lot more mobile, and Darkness might be able to break out of here off the back of that. Warping in a couple more of them, too. So, his army's starting to look pretty scary. Not that I think it's going to be able to break JonSnow, but it's definitely going to be able to start putting up some aggression with those Blink Stalkers. So,
yeah, dude, I totally agree. As there are, I believe, still a lot of sentries. Yeah, a couple of sentries in there. So that could negate the Lings, at least for the beginning part of the fight, or any sort of Banelings that may be crashing in.
Yeah.
Queens just deciding that they
back.
weren't going into the march. Yeah, right?
He's like, I wasn't going to regroup. I was going to pick up a few more queens. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, that's a lot of queens. So we'll have to see if he's able to poke through this time. Yeah, a couple pylons for that overcharge will help out a lot at the third again. But, man. Okay, I'm not sure, man. These queens are just teasing me right now. I really don't know. This is such a roller coaster. Are they going or are they staying? Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm pretty invested in the two. He's got a lot of them now, man. He's got 8.
The Dorkle coming over here to the 4th and finding 5 drones. Pretty good pickup there. I like that. Just trying to be annoying and see what, you know, so a little bit of scouting information too. So.
Yep. Oh, 2 Banelings. I like this from JonSnow. They're not actually going to find anything, but if there had been a third up and it was droning, those would have crashed right into those.
Yep.
Look at this fucking creep spread, dude. It's right on Darkness's third.
Yeah.
Like, right on his doorstep.
That's a lot of Stalkers, though, man. I really like that Stalker play. As you said, combined with Force Fields, he might be able to split up a lot of that Lings around and help out, but that's a lot of Lings and Banes, too, man. Like, I'm not sure. This is going to be a pretty epic fight when it eventually goes down. I do like the Hydra reinforcement as well, too, to just kind of stand back there and machine gun out some DPS, so.
Yeah, I agree, especially against units like Stalkers. Those are going to be really great.
Yeah.
And as you said, sitting in the back line and just wailing on Adepts, too, is also going to be a good use of them. This hallucinated Phoenix going to scout towards the back of the army and not get a read on the army. Okay, this actual real Phoenix will get a scout on the army, though.
Oh, it almost got picked off. Got close, man. Oh, I thought he was going to be able to get it. It was down to 11 health. Those Hydras came back, though, so. Man, what a crazy standoff we're at, dude. I want some disruptors to come down and shit just to go crazy. Looks like I might get my wish, too. We'll have to see once that robotics bay finishes up.
Oh, man. And, yeah, we see... oh, man. Blink actually was just used from the Darkness. So he doesn't have Blink for the beginning part of this fight here. This could be a little bit awkward as the Hydra... Oh, there we go. I was like, man, your Stalker's going to start getting mad damage here.
That's a bold move, but he was able to clean up a lot of the Lings, the majority of them, actually. And because of these huge force fields, he's able to negate all these Hydras from reinforcing. But what he did is he delayed enough time for these Banes to finish up. And now they are trying to find some damage. Oh, shit. Money force. Holy shit. That was huge. I think that had to have been a manual detonation.
Did he manually
yeah,
detonate
dude.
those?
Yeah. He force fielded around him and detonated him, and that might have cost him the game. It's a little early to say the amount of these queens. I don't want to call this Zerg army out. Yeah, he's going to be able to break this.
God.
Damn, it was looking good there, though, dude. Those Banes. Man, I think he'll be able to poke through this, dude. That was some insane play, though. With this Mothership Core coming in to overcharge, it'll help out a lot, and he's doing insane Blink micro behind this. Actually, he's going to be able to back JonSnow up a little bit, but I still think he can bake this off the back of Transfuses, so... What a crazy-ass engagement, though, man.
That was pretty freaking crazy. It was so crazy that my headset just crapped out.
Dude, your headset can't even handle right now.
I know. It always gets in, like, super clutch moments sometimes. Okay, we do see a Disruptor come out now. Nice. Picks up 3 Hydras. Yep. And that is GG.
Yep. And with that, Psystorm will win the first Nydus Super Clan War and walk